Okay, I've got this piece of timber mounted up on the lathe. I've no idea what it is. It's got this bark on it that's almost like it's shiny and it looks like plastic, and then it's got this soft rubbish underneath it. I'll probably well, obviously it's not going to stay on, so I'll scrape off what I can before I start turning, but I don't know where it's come from. Yeah, I really don't know, but it's strange stuff. But yeah, I'll get the bark off and then turn it around and see what we've got to work with. I'm not sure what it's going to look like. It looks like a dark wood, but as I say, I've really no idea what it is. But if I can get it turned and then turned around, and then we'll have a look what we've got to work with before I even start to think about what I'm going to make out of it. .850 revs, make sure everything's tight. Well, yes, not looking very promising so far. Well, that's quite interesting, but let's carry on. Got the revs up to 1200. Yeah, a little bit punky and spalty there, so think I'll try and get a finer finish on it, and then I'll just sand it up just to see what it looks like. Speed's at 1400 revs. That's my negative rake scraper. Let's give it a little sand and see what it looks like. The revs are at 700. I'm not going to go off for a full-on finish. It's just to get an idea of, whoops, just get an idea of what it's going to look like. There's some lovely grain in it. That bit's a little bit punky, but it's still okay with it. Right, I think I'll just put a bit of sanding sealer on, and it'll give a good look as to how it could polish up. Oh yeah, I mean it's a really nice piece, especially this part. This bit I'm not so keen on, but it's still interesting. But that part I really like. I'm almost tempted not to do too much with it and perhaps just make it into a little candle holder or something, which would look quite nice, even with that cracking. Could live with that stain. So yeah, I could just give it a little bit more shape and turn it into and drill the top out and turn it into a candle holder, and it's a nice piece of wood, that's for sure. If there's anybody out there that knows what that is, I'd be interested to know if you could leave it in the comments, because I have no idea where it came from. I picked it up from somewhere, but where I don't know. Okay, I've got it mounted in the chuck now. I'm just going to part off a line at the bottom so I know where I'm working to, and I'm going to stick with what I said. I'm going to keep it really simple. I'm going to just narrow it down a little bit in the middle and flatten the top off, and then drill a hole in for a candle. At 1000 revs, I've got my thin parting tool. So that's where the bottom is. I've got my 3/8 spindle gouge, and I'll just give it a little bit more shape. Just put a smaller tool rest on so I can get a little bit closer. Negative rake scraper, a little bit high there. Speed up to 1300. What I will use there is the skew. It's slightly rounded across there, and it'll be nice for making sure it's all nice and flat and there's no hollows or high points. That's nice. Do the other side. I've got a couple of lines there. There we go, let's get rid of those. I just need to flatten the top now. Take you a little bit closer. There we go. Just use the skew to create an edge. And this is an old mortise chisel. That. Right, I'll get a finish. I'll get it sanded to pull you over a little bit. I'll get it sanded to 400 and get a finish on this before I drill the end. I'll just start it off and then I'll finish it off camera. Turn the speed down a bit. 800 revs. So I'll just go through the grits until I get to 400. At 240 I'll put some more sanding sealer on and then finish off up to 400 before I've put the finishers on, but I'll come back to you before then. Okay, I'm going to keep it spinning while I apply the finishers because I'm hoping that it's going to be a really lovely finish and it'll be a nice surprise at the end. Still don't know what the wood is, so if anybody there knows, let me know please. This is abrasive paste. Plenty on. Turn the speed up. The speed's at 900 at the moment. I'll turn the speed up to 1200 and just let that paste do its work. The abrasive powder inside supposedly gets finer and finer the more you work it. Get a clean cloth, paper towel, and take off the excess paste. And might try this one with a bit of French polish. Haven't used it for a while, so let's give it another little go. when it works really well. Sometimes I don't know why, but it doesn't seem to work so well, but it's not a massive piece, so get a clean piece of rag. At 1400 revs, and I just lightly buff it up. I don't get it too hot because the French polish seems to melt a little bit, so I'll be careful with it. And there we go. Yeah, that's nice. Hopefully you can see that. That's a lovely bit of timber. Again, I haven't got a clue where it's come from, but yes, I really like that. Let's get a bit of that polish out of that crack. Okay. Yes, lovely that. I'll get the forcing a bit set up and we'll hollow out the top. Right, I'll start off with a 22 mil bit, speed down to 500. Just use a piece of tape to mark the depth that it needs to go. Okay, we've had to have a slight design change. That to get this little glass jar in that takes the candle holders, it's just too tight on this diameter, and obviously it gets narrower, so it was tight at the top, so it's only going to get worse the further down I go. So now I'm just going to take it down to fit this in, and if I can get hold of any other little glass ones, I'll fit one of those in, but for now I'm just going to fit one of these in. And so we're down to 38mm now, which is a lot more doable. So at 600 revs, and I just need to go down the depth of this head of the drill bit, portion a bit. A little sand on the inside. Okay. Okay. I'll leave it at 600 revs for now. Just make a little clearance cut. Getting close. Oops, I just pressed the button with my leg. Okay, so there we have it. I think I've done this shape before actually. I quite like really simple design, and with this one the wood's so lovely. Let's see if you can see some of the graining there. I'll put up a picture on the turntable at the end. It's got a little crack there, but I can live with that. And the down at the bottom there is really nice. As I say, I'll put it on the turntable at the end and let you have a look there. But yeah, from a log, I'm assuming it's probably from a fire pile that I picked up, and thought that it might look interesting, and it really is a lovely piece of timber. No idea what it is, so again, if you can leave a comment if you have any idea what it might be, that'd be great. But yeah, nice simple little project with a lovely piece of wood. Okay, well, thanks for watching. If you stayed to the end, that's great. If you can, give it the thumbs up, that'd be smashing. Share, and please leave a comment. I do like to get all the comments, and I do get around to answering them all eventually. Subscriptions are going really well. I think it's going up towards 6,500 now, which is amazing. So thanks to everybody that's subscribed, especially the old diehards that I get regular comments from, which I really do like. So from here in Cornwall, it's stopped raining, which is a real bonus. My name's Andy Paramore. This is Andy's Cornish Creations, and I'll see you on the next one. Thank you.